Hi, I'm Lisa Cybaniak from lifelikeyoumeanit.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to stop caring about what other people think. Okay, so as you can imagine, this isn't going to be some quick fix video, right? Just follow these quick, simple steps, and you'll never care about what anybody thinks of you again. But what it is hopefully acting as inspiration for you to start down a path of healing for yourself, to find your own inner strength and your love for yourself. So let's start by asking yourself some pretty deep questions, right? What is the basis for you believing that other people's opinions matter? Or what is it about somebody else accepting you or showing that they love you or that they respect you? What is it about that that is so important for you? And of course, it's a normal thing for humans to want to be accepted and loved and respected. But what I'm going at here is I'm hoping that you will start looking a bit deeper and realizing that you're looking externally for those things. And when we look externally for love and acceptance and respect, we're never going to find it. Not because it doesn't exist, not because we don't deserve it, but because we think we don't deserve it. You see, because the bottom line is you can't control other people. People are kind of built to judge. And I'm sure that way back in early evolution, right, early man, I'm sure that that really served a great purpose of judging a situation and being able to find safety for ourselves and for our clan. But now all that is weighing ourselves up against other people. And what we're really doing when we are caring about what other people are thinking about us, what they're saying about us, is we're really saying that we don't trust ourselves. Because deep inside, we're never going to be able to stop other people judging, right? Because it's one of the ways that people make themselves feel good about themselves is to judge themselves against other people. But also it's a way of keeping people in their comfort zone, right? You are judging yourself right now against others to keep yourself in your own comfort zone. So we're never going to be able to control other people and get them to stop doing that any more than we're going to be able to stop ourselves from doing it completely. So our job then is to start going within and thinking about what matters to us. I know that that is easier said than done. So let's talk about a couple of tips that you'll be able to use to start to shift into a more inner perspective and finding your own strength and love of yourself rather than looking for that externally. So the first thing that you can start to do, if you feel drawn to do this, is to start to do some deep reflection. And what that really means is raising your awareness to start recognizing when you feel certain ways. And, we live in a society that really wants us to dampen down how we feel and only allow ourselves to feel all the positive things. And we use words like negative to describe everything else. But I'm going to suggest to you that maybe we just start using different language, or at least stop using that language, and just allow yourself to express whatever it is that you're feeling and allow yourself to recognize that you're feeling it. And then what you can do is you can reflect on that and ask yourself, well, what is it about this situation or about this person, etc., that's making me feel this way? What has brought up this feeling for me? And once you've got a handle on what's really actually happened, then you can really start to feel a sense of awe of yourself because you've really started to figure something out here. You started to realize there was a cause and effect, and that the effect is not always directly related to that cause, right? This person looking at you funny isn't necessarily what started to make you feel, you know, like you have low self-esteem, or that you are not looking great in your outfit, or whatever it is that it is brought up as an emotion for you. But rather, maybe it was some bullying experiences that you had when you were a child, or maybe it was that you grew up and everybody else around you seemed to have more money than your family. And so it's this sense of, I can't afford nice things. So you're always judging yourself on what it is that you look like. There's always deeper meanings for these things. And when you start to realize what some of these past experiences are bringing up for you now, it starts to really raise the bar for you, because your awareness starts to grow. And when you become aware of something, it's really hard to keep doing it, right? You start to build up kind of a repertoire, if you will, of recognizing what you're experiencing, allowing yourself to experience it while at the same time reflecting on it and learning. And when you learn from an experience, you grow and you also heal. Part of that learning process is starting to learn and understand some of the different beliefs that we have that are running in the background, but are actually running our show. And there are some standard beliefs that a lot of us have, right? The belief that we're not good enough, or we shouldn't or couldn't do something. But there are also beliefs that we kind of brush by and we don't give a lot of credit towards. Beliefs like money, right? How much money we should have, what it means to have more money than what you actually need, right, to pay your bills, and what kind of person that means that you are. And on the surface, logically, it doesn't make any sense to think, oh, well, if I had more money than what I need, that must mean that I'm a bad person. But subconsciously, on those other levels of the brain that heard adults talking about other people that had more money than them when you were just a kid and you didn't understand, they really help to set your beliefs. And so there could be a belief in there running your show about money. And then that affects how you react when you feel like you have more money than what you should have, or when you feel like you don't have enough money. And so they start to cause reactions in you. And those reactions then get spread out and impact the way that you are perceiving your world, aka how you are relating to the other people around you, and how you are perceiving them to be judging you, when really you're probably judging yourself based on these beliefs that you didn't give any credit to before. But now that you're starting to do this work, you start to realize, there's something here that's running my show. And again, just like becoming aware of what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, and what was kind of the root cause of that, this is the same. Once you begin to realize that there is a belief at play, it's very difficult for that to just go back to running in the background, unnoticed, influencing every decision that you make and all of your reactions on a day-to-day without you giving any credit to it. You start to become aware, and awareness is key. So our bottom line here is, if you are looking to stop caring about what other people think of you, you need to start the inner journey within. When you are ready to start raising your awareness of what's going on in there, what beliefs are running your show, how is that influencing not only your perception of the world and everybody in it, including you, but also influencing all of the decisions that you're making and all the reactions that you're having. And when you start to build this awareness, you start to gain a sense of control that you perhaps never felt that you had before in your life. And that is a great, empowering feeling to have. And suddenly, it doesn't really matter what other people think, because you now think the world of yourself. I would love to hear about your thoughts on this. So feel free to drop a note in the comments. Tell me your tips that you have for stop caring about what other people think. And let me know too if you've tried any of these tips and how they're working for you. Bless.